only the second lot, but Robert says I start now, but I'm prepared. Waziri Chilugui, thank you. He's one of those ministers who's been to my village, right in my home, in the depth of Kilifi, to supervise a water project, which was very commendable. But then this is another job we have to do. Government has had many programs, and one of them is Uwezo, WEF, and all those many programs. Now, this government is introducing Hustler Fund, for which we're grateful to the President for. But we also had the President that say in the Hustler Fund that it will be repaid with interest. Uwezo has been being paid with interest, and all the other funds, they're not grants. But also history is very clear. The repayment of these funds has been a major problem. Not getting up to, I think the highest I have seen for Uwezo is around 40% repayment. The rest of the money never gets paid. The groups don't succeed. And at the end of the day, the money is wasted, or people just get the money, they're hungry, they buy food with it and eat, and that's it. So even the cycle of every year releasing funds to Uwezo has been very difficult because there is no repayment, and therefore they cannot have a fund that helps the next group. How different will it be? How different will it be? Because this 50 billion may end up the same way. Probably we'll only have 40% of it returned, and year in, year out, government will waste that money. How will you make it different so that it's a revolving fund that helps other Kenyans to grow? That is one of my questions. Secondly, there has this debate of groups versus individuals. I heard the President say that this money will be given to groups, but the rate of success of groups has also been very low vis-a-vis individuals. When an individual is given the money, even if it's 100,000, he will start a business, he will see the business grow, and he will take care of it. If you give a group of 20 people 100,000, they most likely will divide it into 5,000 each. And these groups, I have not seen success in groups, especially where I have come from. Groups fail, but individuals, when given money, succeed. Now, if this Hustler Fund is going to be given to groups, what kind of success are we looking at? Because I can only see a wastage of government funds, and people just use this money, buy ugali, and move on. And it will be another story, just like Uwezo. I thank you, Chair.
I think we can take 5. Simon, let's take
thank you.
Robert Mbui.
Thank you, Chair.
And switch off your mic, please. Good.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. You know, one of the anchor projects under the new government is the issue of the bottom-up, which I think is the one that we're calling the Hustler Fund. But other than funding, because this will be probably under the MSME ministry that the nominee is nominated to oversee, there are many other impediments to the growth of MSMEs. Of course, among them is corrupt and overzealous officers from the county inspectorate. You've seen them chasing traders all over the place. Some of our state corporations, NSSF, NHIF, our KRA, they want to milk a cow before it has even reached the point of producing milk. How would you handle that so that you can make sure that anyone who wants to start business is protected for a period so that they can be able to grow their businesses? Because a lot of businesses close, and you know that, within a year because of the harassment from those that are supposed to be encouraging. Now, and finally, the issue of in your declaration, you've told us you're worth 993 million. And, when you are so wealthy, it also means that you pay taxes. And you have also attached that you've got a tax clearance. Just so that we can be sure that these documents coming from KRA are legit, could you please tell us how much tax did you pay in your last statements?
Simon, you can answer those 5 or respond to those 5.